All right, good morning, y'all. I'm going to discuss a little bit about iguana diet and what it is that I feed my iguanas. And it's kind of, just about the same as everybody else's diets, is where we're going to have greens, vegetables, and fruits, and then dust with, a multivitamin and a calcium supplement. I also like to use the Missouri tortoise chow right here. I do soak it in a lot of water and get it really moist, and that's going to provide a lot of moisture for your iguana, especially with the younger iguanas. If you can get them eating a lot of this or incorporate it into their diet, they will actually, retain a lot of moisture from that. And then our greens. And there's, this isn't an exact science. There's kind of a rule of thumb where I'll stick with 60% greens, 30% vegetables, and about 5 to 10% fruit. Now, earlier on the slides, you saw that I ground up some that's white pumpkin, and the shell and all gets ground up in that. And then the same thing with that green skin avocado, and then I mixed them both together. And that's going to be my vegetable matter for this week. And then I have some strawberries. Those happen to be left over from what the kids didn't eat. They started to go bad, so I like to throw that in there. I don't ever really go out of the way to buy a lot of fruit for these guys. Usually I have enough to feed them once a week or twice a week from what the kids and everybody here doesn't eat. With vitamin dusting, the Vitaminate for Pets is a all-around multivitamin supplement, and it's great for reptiles, and I use it for all my iguanas. And then with the Repti Calcium here, this isn't the exact brand I like, and it does have the D3. I didn't realize this part until actually after I'd bought it. Normally I do it without the D3. My lighting will provide that, and it just, I don't believe it's necessary in it. But I bought it. This was like $30, so I'll be using it. And then I'll get the one without the D3 in it. And what I do is a 2-to-1 ratio. That means 2 parts of my multivitamin in with the calcium and 1 part of the calcium supplement. And that's what I'll dust the food after it's done. And so let me do a little movie magic. Now that we have it all mixed together, I just realized that I didn't show y'all. A lot of people that say how much vitamins is necessary for your iguana's diet. I sprinkle it on there. And I know sprinkling is a little bit relative, but it really is just a light dusting, because I believe an accumulation of the proper vitamins on a daily basis is what helps. It's not, do a bunch one day and not another, and, every 3 days or twice a week. I really just lightly dust it. And with really varied diets, you don't have to really, I don't believe there's a necessity for a lot of vitamins. If you're in a place where you can get a lot of fresh greens and vegetables and have just a wide variety of things, then really vitamins may not be necessary for your iguana's diet. I do stick to a fairly simple regimen of my mustard greens, turnip greens, collard greens. That's about my 3, and some kale. Yes, I use kale. I don't use it a lot, but I believe it has a lot of pluses, in spite of a couple minuses it has. And then the vegetables, I use squashes. I don't use a whole lot of yellow squash anymore. I do use the acorn, spaghetti, butternut, and then pumpkin's decent, and kind of find out most of those are considered fruits. So there's a whole nother argument there, but I do use this white pumpkin. It's the first time I've used it. It seems to be a pretty good vegetable to use. It's that time of year. It's fall, so there's a lot of pumpkin out. And then with fruits, I really don't stray far from grapes, bananas, and strawberries, and that's what I use. There will be times I get green beans, and I use all natural, locally raised green beans. But really, it's it's a toss-up. There's a lot of information out there that's going to tell you this is good, that's bad, this is bad, that's good. I kind of keep it simple. There's not a whole lot of things, as long as it's varied. Not a whole lot of things there's nothing that's going to kill it. Now you're going to feed your iguana nothing but carrots, yeah, but the bulk of its diet needs to be a dark leafy green, and then from there you can kind of play with it and see what's out there in your local market. But here we are, and then we're going to step out and feed some iguanas. As soon as I took the video out, he stopped. He doesn't want nothing with the video. Not at all. So everybody's a little shy right now. I'm not saying, I'm not trying to, you know, this is not a one-way only works type situation. This is just how I feed my iguanas, and I thought I'd share that with y'all today. Let me take a quick look around and see how everybody's doing. Normal green iguanas. Albino iguana, who's asleep. This is our blue het albino male, possibly from a Colombian strain. Baby blue down there. This year's hatchlings, they don't come out. It's a little early. I normally feed them in the evening time when I get home from work. This is the weekend, but they will usually chow down at this moment. If you guys notice, I got some lights in this shed. Yay! That's an upgrade. But yeah, so nobody seems too hungry. I'm about 4 hours ahead of schedule on the normal feeding time. He's the only one that's really come out to eat. Big Red, that's Buddy. Hey buddy, show us that beautiful dewlap boy here. Starting to shed. Such a pretty boy. Well guys, please remember to subscribe to my channel and hit the thumbs up if you liked it, and if you don't, feel free to hit the thumbs down. It's a free world. And look forward to any other, I'll be posting more videos and hopefully upgrade my cameras and the films that I make. I really appreciate it. I hope this was helpful. Any questions, please leave them below in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.